24th annual Phoenix Packers Steak Fry taking place right now over at the Lambeau Field Atrium. It is the biggest annual fundraiser for the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay, helping raise money for the school's various athletic programs. Let's head out there now where Ellie French is live. As mentioned, Ellie, this event, always a big one.
Yeah, that's right, Brian. It's been almost a quarter of a century that the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay and the Green Bay Packers have teamed up for this annual steak fry. So much money is raised when it comes to this event for the Phoenix's, what they call the Phoenix Fund. Over almost $300,000 was raised last year through this event. All that money going towards supporting the Phoenix's various athletic programs, as well as the student athletes themselves. I have a special guest, though, joining me right now. That is Phoenix women's head basketball coach Kayla Karius. Kayla, thanks for joining us. I believe this is your first steak fry, is it not? Yeah.
Yes, this is. Yeah, it's exciting. This place looks amazing. I've already seen a lot of people on my way in. I know there's a lot of hype about this event. I'm excited to see it, and it's an amazing cause, obviously, to support our student athletes. I think it's an amazing thing to see all these people come together.
I was going to say, because I know obviously as a player, had you attended it previously as a player or no?
No, I never attended as a player. So this is really fun to see it all come together. I know there's been a lot of hard work that has gone in behind the scenes from our athletic department, and our athletes are here greeting everybody on the way in.
It's awesome. I know when I had mentioned that almost $300,000 was raised from last year's event, talking about how that money goes towards the Phoenix Fund, supporting various sports. How have you seen that money raised through this event support you guys in your first year with the program?
Yeah, like you said, the Phoenix Fund is really the foundation of where all of our scholarships come from, and I think first and foremost it's giving a lot of young people the opportunity, men and women, to be a Division I college athlete. I mean, there's nothing cooler in my mind to have your entire college scholarship there and paid for because you're an athlete. I think that's first and foremost an amazing thing, and then some of the other perks that they get on top of it, from amazing life experiences and the travel opportunities, and of course to just earn a fantastic degree from UW-Green Bay and to go on and use that in the rest of their life and pursue a career that they want to have. So I think it sets them up for such a successful future.
Well, of course, with you here now, we got to talk a little basketball. I know it was about a month ago, I think, at this point that we had talked to you. You had 2 new additions through the transfer portal. Since then, 4 new additions. Can you just talk to us about that, and how complete do you feel like your roster is right now?
Yeah, well, it's been a busy month. Actually, I don't think we've stopped since last September when actually practice got going. So I give my staff a ton of credit because as soon as the season ends, really, everybody starts to move around. I will say, before we even talk about the new transfers in, the fact that we had no transfers out, we're actually one of only 5 schools in the entire country who has not had a transfer out in the last 2 years combined. And I think to only have 5 out of 360 is a pretty small number. To be one of those, I think it says a lot. It says a lot about the support we get. Athletes feel really supported here and loved here and taken care of. And again, this is what tonight is all about, for them to feel that. So I'm really grateful for the 6 players who have told me they want to stay put, they love it here, and they want to get ready to go for next year. And then, like you mentioned, we have brought in 6 amazing new players as well as 2 freshmen, and really excited. I think, you know, to have 3 of them come in and already have experience in the league and to have success already playing in the league, to have Maddie Skrupski from Oakland, to have Cammie and Callie Pepler both join us from UW-Milwaukee, and then to have some others like Lily Hansford, who is at Iowa State, and to have Gracie Gresh, who is at Wisconsin, come in with that high major experience. Didn't really play a lot this last year, but certainly capable of playing at a high level. And then Carly Duffney was at South Dakota and is a double-digit scorer there. So I think we have this great combination of certainly a lot of local players who loved this place when they were young, and to be able to come back and play for this program and wear a Green Bay jersey, I think that's a dream realized for a lot of them, something I can certainly relate to myself personally, and a lot of players on our team can. So I think that's like the theme that we have going right now with so many players coming back. I think when you look at all the individual pieces, we're certainly excited about the talent that we have.
Well, Kayla, we're certainly excited to see you guys all in action for the upcoming season. So thank you so much for your time. Enjoy tonight, and we are going to send it back to Ryan Wing in the studio. We'll talk to you a little bit later as more people file in for this annual event. Ryan.
All right, Ellie, thank you. We're hoping to catch up with Coach Gottlieb. We'll hear from him coming up later in the show. The 24th annual Phoenix Packers Steak Fry taking place right now over at the Lambeau Field Atrium. The event bringing together over 800 people ranging from Packers and Phoenix coaches to community leaders. We head back there now where Ellie French is live again. Earlier, you met up with Kayla Karius and you were able to snag the other basketball head coach.
Yeah, that's right, Ryan. I was able to grab GB men's basketball head coach Doug Gottlieb, who, just like Kayla Karius, this is also Gottlieb's first time being here at the Steak Fry event that teams up both the Phoenix Athletics program and the Green Bay Packers. He's really excited to be here, and as mentioned, this is his first one because when you think about it, it was actually even less than a year ago that Doug Gottlieb was hired to be the head coach of the men's basketball program for the Phoenix. So late in that coaching cycle, of course, with Sundance Wicks leaving to take another job. So he's excited to be here and experience this event that raises so much money annually for the Phoenix Fund, which that money directly benefiting GB's various athletics programs and student athletes. Compared to earlier in the show, lots of people starting to fill in now. We've got music going, the tables are set up. Soon enough, some people will be speaking. They'll have that steak fry dinner. Should be just a really fun, really special event. Close to $300,000 was raised last year for this event. And again, it just benefits student athletes and both the different GB athletic programs. But I talked to Coach Gottlieb about, that first year as head coach of the program, having to come in so late to take over. He talked about that 21-game losing streak that they had and how difficult that was to obviously go through. He is looking forward to having a more full year with the Phoenix. And I asked him what he's looking forward to most about this event here tonight. This is what he had to say.
Everything happened very fast last year, and now that we've had time to prepare, I want to say thank you to so many. When you lose 21 games in a row, it's really easy to find out who's got your back, and GB people have our back. So I wanted to say thank you, but also to kind of lay out our vision for not just next year, but the next 10 years of how we think not just Green Bay basketball on the men's side, but the women's side, we can all succeed as an athletic department. I think those two things, showing gratitude and saying thank you.
Yeah, as mentioned, this event is this is the 24th annual event, and so much money raised through this event. I think in total it's been close to $2 million going towards the Phoenix Fund. But again, just really awesome to hear from Coach Gottlieb, just him saying that he really wants to thank all the people here tonight for supporting the program after what they had to go through. I know I talked to Preston Reedinger earlier, and he said, thank goodness I don't have to have a fourth head coach in 4 years in my time here at Green Bay. So it should be a really awesome event here tonight. We'll have more on it later on at Fox 11 News at 10. But for now, live from the Lambeau Field Atrium, Ellie French, Fox 11 Sports.